What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So I just want to shoot this quick video, hopefully quick, just going over the initial mods and my plans for the future in terms of mods. So let's go over what I've done so far, just so I don't miss anything. Let's go from the front to the back. So from here you can see this is a minor thing. So you see this rubber stripping here. I think the bike's supposed to come with it, but when I took delivery of the bike, it didn't come with it, so I had to get my own. So that's one thing that I had to do. Let's go down here to the it's a spacer. So there's a caliper spacer here that I had to do myself. The reflector sits right here, and it comes with a bracket. So when you remove the reflector, there's still a bracket hanging right here. Really ugly. So it's not simply just taking it off. You have to replace the bracket with a spacer so that it will look clean like this. So I had to buy that for both sides. And let's move on to the radiator guard and oil cooler. You see the Evotech radiator guard, oil cooler right here. This was not an easy install. This was really difficult. So I don't know if you guys are aware on how to install this thing. If you watch on YouTube, this is a 2020, so the Evotech has instructions for this, but it's for 2019. It's a little bit different, but it's equally as hard. I think Ducati Daily was the channel that did that I saw. He was working on this. It's if you watch that video, it will match basically my frustration in installing this. So I was gonna make a video about this, but it took me a few hours, and I was like, I'd rather not show this in camera, how annoyed I was on this. But follow Evotech. You can follow it if you have a 2019 or 2020, and there's a slight difference in what you disconnect to sandwich this together in there. The fairings is just a very difficult install. But so you know, if you're gonna have your dealership install this for you, it might be worth it in terms of your time and effort and stuff like that. Okay, so let's move on to what else did I do? So I installed my dash protector film here. It's kind of rough, so don't worry about that. I have an extra one. I just put that on really quickly so I don't scratch things, because I was removing fairings and things like that, and I don't want to nick it or anything like that. So now we're moving on to the tank. I got the traction pads from R&G. I love these. It's not rubber, so it's like a different kind of material, which is really nice and grippy, and it's kind of strong, very strong. I always had these on my bikes, S1000RR and stuff like that. I really love these, especially on the track when you're hanging off, or you know, or braking. If you want to grip the tank and stuff like that, it really helps, and it's super tough. You know, protects your tank too. So if you don't want it, you can just remove it. It's just a sticky. What else? So I finally did an oil change on this. Currently has 110 miles on it right now. I did an oil change because I was curious as to how much metal shavings it has during the first delivery. You know, the first 100 miles. I'm curious because I do hard braking on my motorcycle, so I wasn't babying it or anything. Like I'm not like revving the limiter like to the max and stuff like that, but I wasn't babying it either. So there is quite a few metal shavings in there. So it's a good thing to know that, you know, change it early. I don't know. It's just my thing. It's kind of debatable if you should be doing this. So it's just what I do. I changed it already, changed the oil. I also serviced the chain. So I took the dealer lube out of there. It was, you know, I don't like the dealer lube that they put on there. It's like a pasty thing. So I replaced it with the chain lube that I always use, PJ1 Blue Label. I love that. It doesn't fling off, and it comes on clear, so you don't even see it. What else? That's pretty much it, actually. So far that's pretty much it. I can show you some B-roll of how it looks. Actually, I put on the mirror delete, like for track use and things like that. I put it on for a second just to see how it looks, as well as the rear fender delete, rear license plate delete, if you want to call it that. And I'll showing it to you guys right now, you know, how it looks, and it looks just awesome, I think, without these things on, because it's just, you see this, it's just, I don't know, it ruins the lines of the bike. Without them, I think it just looks way better. So in terms of going to the track, I think that's gonna be how it looks, and it looks just awesome. So if you look at the silhouette of the bike, it's just, it's amazing looking. So I just wish I can get, like, I'm still deciding if I want to really get a Fender Eliminator kit, but since this is mostly going to the track most of the time, if not, so I don't mind just removing a couple screws, just to remove those things. And it's, I don't know, I still haven't decided what I want to do with in terms of parts. So that one is on my list. That's something I want to address too. The exhaust is the biggest thing. So I did see and hear Arrowworks titanium from a local V4 owner here. It's the same person that bought the V4S before I did. I actually met up with him. He's local here to me, so I heard it, and it sounds really, really good. So just a slip on, save a lot of money. I don't know. It's kind of tempting, but I kind of want to still get the full exhaust to complete the V4R package. So I don't know. So I'm putting that kind of a low priority. So we'll find out. I don't know. I can't decide on the exhaust part. It sounds good stock, which is a good thing. So I can actually hold off on really changing that out. It doesn't sound like crap at all. Stock. It sounds good. Yeah, I can't wait to get it on the track. But it's been raining here, so right now I'm just right now it's ready to go. So oil has been changed, chain has been serviced. I got the radiator guard in there. Yeah, it's ready to go. Like, yeah, it's like I wouldn't really be comfortable riding anywhere in general without the radiator guard nowadays for some reason, because I had a bad experience with like a rock hitting one of my bikes before, and it's like it left a big dent there. It just looks horrible, and I'm sure it decreased the cooling capacity of that radiator. Yeah, so yeah, feature mods, definitely exhaust, more in the performance aspect of things. Exhaust and possibly carbon wheels, because riding, when I had my S1000R, I don't know if you guys watched my older videos, I had the S1000R that I fully modified, minus the carbon wheels. So I had a full titanium system, and they're super lightweight, because I shed a lot of weight going titanium exhaust on that bike. I thought it was super light. It did feel really light, like, there's a noticeable difference. And then I rode the 2020 that came with the carbon fiber wheels. It's significantly different, and that's a stock, and it just had like the carbon fiber wheels and all that. It was completely different in terms of handling. It just feels much better. So I think the carbon wheels on paper, the number doesn't look that big of a difference, but in terms of feel, it does make a significant difference. So I think I'm gonna do the carbon wheels in the future, and the exhaust, which are two very expensive modifications. But I think, yeah. So I don't know. So we'll see. That's the current mods right now, and the future, as you heard, I just mentioned, that's gonna be the plans. But I'm really itching to take this to the track. I need to know how it rides first before doing all these power mods, because I want to see the difference too, because it's really powerful right now, and I can't imagine how powerful it would be with the full system and a tune and things like that. So I'm really excited. Yeah, hopefully I can get these things going, but this weather is not cooperating with us right now. So, but it's definitely looking a little bit better now. It's looking really, really good as it sits right now. So just imagine without that fender there, like I showed you earlier on the B-roll. I took that fender off, took that mirror off. It just looks so good. It just looks so good. Alright guys, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna keep posting videos of the V4Rs as I get more parts in. Yeah, as soon as the weather clears up, we'll start riding, make more videos, maybe ride-alongs and things like that, and get a better microphone, because this exhaust is loud. I can barely hear myself talking. Alright, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.